filming a night in my life. So it is the first odd night of Ramadan, subhanallah. So there's a lot to do tonight in order to gain the most benefits out of this night. So I'm going to be filming it for you guys and I hope you enjoy, inshallah. Assalamualaikum guys, I just attended an iftar at someone's house and it was a very last minute thing. I wasn't planning on going to their house, but alhamdulillah, it was really nice. The food was really delicious and it was great to have wonderful company. One thing I usually think about when I'm around other people, like in the odd nights, especially in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, is that night starts at Maghrib, and one of the easiest ways to get sins is through our mouth. So we have to be careful with what we say, no matter how minor. So one thing I was just thinking about at the beginning of the iftar was just to mind my speech as much as possible, like even in small joking ways where you want to make a joke about something that's not true, like, oh, you have something on your face. Technically that's not allowed, even if it's really harmless and may seem funny. But yeah, just small things like that, trying to mind my speech and mind what I'm saying, because obviously there's more potential for sin the more you're speaking, and you're going to be speaking more when you're at a social gathering. So just something to keep in mind if you are at social gatherings in these last 10 nights, because it could be Laylatul Qadr, that starts at Maghrib if it is Laylatul Qadr. But yeah, I'm just going to head now to the masjid to pray taraweeh. Alhamdulillah, they live really close to the masjid, so I'll be able to get there in time, inshallah. I'm at taraweeh right now and it is crazy packed, subhanallah. I had to park even farther than I usually park, even though I got here earlier than I usually do. We just finished taraweeh and let me tell you, the masjid is packed. So subhanallah, after the first 8 rakats, usually there's only like maybe 2 rows of the masjid left, but because it's the first odd night, the entire masjid was full, and that's not even including the people who were praying outside. So subhanallah, everyone's obviously showing up because it's an odd night. And even though I got here on time, there were so many people so basically for women, there's 3 places you can pray. You can pray upstairs with all the other women in the women's section, and then right outside, downstairs, they convert like this patio area where the men usually pray for Jummah. They convert it to a women's area too. So you can pray there on the patio. And then even further than that, outside the patio, outside the masjid, on the parking lot, there's another place where women can pray. I was only 1 minute late, but because there were so many people, I was literally all the way out there in the very, very, very back. So yeah, it's 11 p.m. and that's how the night is going so far, subhanallah. My friend's house is on the way back and she told me to stop by because she has some cakes. So I'm just gonna pick one up from her real quick, and then afterwards I'm gonna do my best to try and sleep. So I'm not going to qiyam at this masjid. I'm going to qiyam at this other masjid because the qiyam at this masjid is at 2:30. But I barely got any sleep last night. So if I don't get some sleep before qiyam, for tahajjud, I will fall asleep in the middle of prayer. So I'm gonna go home, get some sleep, and then I'm gonna do tahajjud at another masjid, which is starting at 4 a.m. It's a little bit farther from my house, but Rafat's gonna be there, so we're gonna do that together. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm just walking to my car right now and I wanted to know if anyone had like the same feeling, which is that I feel like in Ramadan we all read a lot more Quran than we usually read, and I feel like the more Quran you read, the more you really enjoy reading it. And lately when the imam is doing taraweeh, a lot of times I kind of just wish that I was reading Quran. Like I just wish it was me at home reading Quran. Like lately never do I want to read more Quran than when I'm in taraweeh and someone else is reading it. I'm like, I wish I could just be reading Quran right now. Also, in case anyone was curious where I park like every day, that's the masjid down there. And all the way down here, somewhere down this road, is my car. It's now 12:11 and I just got home from Maylin's house, and she's so awesome. She literally texted me earlier and was like, when you're done at the masjid, just stop by. I have some cakes I want to give you. And I was like, that's so sweet. On my way home, I did dhikr because I want to try and maximize every moment of tonight, every moment that I have. The tahajjud is at 4 a.m., not 4:30 a.m. like I thought. So it's a little bit less time than I thought. So I'm literally going to go take some melatonin and put myself to sleep for 3 hours. I need the sleep, and unfortunately I'm wide awake, which I know 3 hours from now I'll be exhausted. So if I don't sleep, it's gonna bode poorly. And so one thing I'm gonna do before I go to sleep is that I'm gonna make some dua and good intention that I will wake up for tahajjud. I do have a tendency to sleep through alarms, and so I'm going to ask Allah and look at my intention that it's sincere, have him help me wake up, which really does help when you make that intention to wake up for the sake of Allah. Like for example, if you wanted to pray fajr in the masjid, I think if you make the intention at night to do so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easier when you're waking up in the morning. So I'll be making that intention, but of course I will also be setting an alarm. And for safe measure, I will be telling Ragad to call me in the morning as well when she wakes up, because we have to tie our camel as well. Can't just expect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take care of everything for us without us making any effort anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep now. See you guys in 3 hours. But for you, it'll be like 3 seconds. It's 4 something a.m. I did sleep through my alarms, all 5 of them. I genuinely don't know if they even went off. I did wake up though because Ragab called me. SubhanAllah for that. I'm a shell of a human being. I'm so tired.
You need a group of mu'mineen, men or women, that stay together, pray and making dua together. اصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي. By yourself, if you try, by yourself to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say, look, I'm strong, I can do by myself in my house or outside, it's hard. But when you see this group line up and praying together, and you listen to some of your brothers reading Quran and making dua, that empowers you. That makes you strong. That shows you that you have a people can help you. When you hear their dua, the taraweeh or tahajjud or any other thing related to your deen, you feel great. You feel you are strong in your aqeedah. يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه. And the purpose is إرادة وجه الله عز وجل. ابتغاء رضوان الله عز وجل. Seeking the love of Allah, and you're looking for Allah Azza wa Jal. Your purpose is أنت مخلص لله عز وجل. You're not coming here to show off. You're not here to tell other people, look, I pray tahajjud. Look, I come salat taraweeh. Look how many dua I'm making. No. You are mukhlis. You do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
We just finished tahajjud and witr. There's about 30 minutes till salah. SubhanAllah was really nice, and alhamdulillah, I'm awake right now, which is only by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By any other circumstance, I would be sleeping. Also, it's freezing outside, so I'm gonna go eat my food in the car. I didn't wake up to my alarms, and I think that obviously maybe it was for the best. Like maybe if I hadn't slept that extra half hour, I wouldn't have been awake during tahajjud like I was, enough to like properly do my salah. Allah knows best, so. There's like 20 minutes till fajr, back to the masjid so I can make dua, and I just like speed ate a foot long sandwich in like 10 minutes, and I think that's really impressive. home for some well-needed sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one, inshallah.